Okay, y'all, this is what your water heater looks like without the metal covering and the insulation. And I gotta tell you, man, this was not easy getting down to this, to the bare tank. It was not easy. The insulation is stuck to everything. I mean, you know, I had to go buy a new tool. I had to buy a grinder. I think they called it a die cutter. You know, it's the thing with the, it's the thing that'll cut through metal. All right, which is okay. I mean, I can reuse it for other stuff. But man, at first I pounded away at this thing, and I mean, I pounded. I even told my neighbor, if it's too loud, let me know, and I'll, you know, and I'll stop. But she was okay with it. But I gotta tell you, this was not easy. I pounded away for an hour trying to get the insulation, and then I decided I got maybe 1/8 of the way done, and then I said, the hell with this, and I went to Harbor Freight, and I bought the die cutter. I don't know what they call this thing. It's a grinder, all right. And then what I did was I cut you know, pieces about this big. I cut it down, all the way down, and then I was able to bend that down, and then I had to chip away at all the insulation. And now I'm just going to sand it and get the little bit of insulation that's left. I'm going to get that off. I could probably burn it off, but let me see how this goes. Okay, I'm not really sure why I'm doing this. You know, my water heater took a dump, so I went and I got a new water heater, and this is the old one. And I thought, well, let me take this thing apart and see, maybe I can make something out of this. All right, so that's basically what I'm doing. But like I said, I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. I do have an idea, but you know, I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, this is an experiment. It seems that everything I do lately is an experiment. So anyway, if anybody has an idea of what to do with this thing, let me know. You know, I could probably make a pontoon boat if I had 24 of them. All right, anyway, here, you're back on the video. Oh man, I know one thing. I just hope it's not a waste of time, because I've spent a lot of time on it so far. It looks like a big scuba tank. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll put on there scuba. You know what I was thinking of doing? I was thinking of taking the torch and cutting. Here, let me see if this will work. Hold on. And cutting a piece like this. Okay. And then bending that down. Bending it down. And then do another one somewhere over here. Like I say, bending that down. Do a whole bunch of those all around it. And plant stuff. I could either put plants on the piece that I bent, or I can put a plant in there on an angle, and let it but can I bring that up is I had a dream last night that Jewy Jew had a heart attack. He was at my house and he had a heart attack. Now, in the dream, he didn't die. He didn't die, but he came close. And, you know, I called 911, and he was laying on the floor, and he wasn't moving. But he told me, call 911. And I said, yes, I am. I'm calling 911. I guess he didn't see that I was on the phone. And it was weird. The 911 operator, she was asking me all kinds of goofy questions. It was pretty strange. It was a weird dream. But anyway, I hope you're okay, Jewy Jew. I hope you don't have a heart attack. But I'm bringing it up just to see how accurate my dreams are. Alright, anyway, there you go. The world's biggest scuba tank. Tell you what, man, I know a couple people that own plumbing companies. And, I mean, you know, they have piles of water heaters. Piles. And what they do is when they get a bunch of them, you know, after they accumulate, one guy takes them to the dump and he gets the money from the metal. They are pretty heavy, so he ends up getting, you know, making quite a few bucks. So, I mean, I could get a couple of these a month, but it's just so hard getting that insulation off. I don't know if it's worth it. Let me get this prototype done, and then I'll decide if I want to do any more of them. It's very hard, believe me. It's not easy. Now, the tool that I bought, the cutter, really helped. Is it now? Okay, I gotta go. I gotta eat.